Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, depending where in the world you are, and welcome to today's conversation about how to turn around underperformance. So, if you're a C-level executive, a CEO, or an HR professional, you are in the right place. Understanding underperformance is the most effective way to start to turn it around. And today we're going to focus in a couple of things that you can start doing in your organization that will take little time and little budget, and you can start doing them straight away. So let's focus on the top 3 causes of underperformance. Starting by number 1 is the lack of clear expectations. And I'm sure this is not coming to you as a surprise. If you are an HR professional, you're probably finding that sometimes roles are not clear enough, they're not defined, and new roles are created, teams grow, and sometimes these zones create where what one person is doing is touching the area of another person. And in this intersections, some friction can be created. And individuals might not be completely sure what should I be doing and what shouldn't I be doing? Am I overstepping myself? They might have this feeling that there is some frustration from colleagues, or some body language that they don't completely understand and is giving them some kind of uncertainty. All of this, of course, affects motivation and affects their performance. So what could you be doing? Something that some of our clients are doing, and it's really straightforward, is creating spaces where teams and employees can get together and discuss these things in an open way. And a fun way of doing this is changing roles. So you can ask people to choose any other role that they would like to have, and they do some kind of role play in these sessions that can be facilitated internally by someone or externally by a coach. Some things that we usually do at Brighter Leaders. I didn't introduce myself because I know that you see my name over here. I'm Lizzie Claesson, and I've been working as a high performance coach for more than 20 years. And I work with Brighter Leaders, over there, Brighter Leaders, and that's a company where we serve many clients around the globe in different industries that are facing the same challenges that you might be facing right now. The number 2 cause of underperformance we have noticed throughout the years is not having the adequate level of training or development. And when we talk about training and development, it's not only training for the role, for the specific role, like technical trainings. It's more about feeling that the people have the tools that they need in order to make those development leaps in their own personal lives. And more we find that what's happening in a person's personal life and what's happening at work, there's a lot of common ground there. So people, we all you and me, we all get energy from work, and we all get energy from personal life. And if one of these areas is unbalanced, it will spill over to the other one. And why am I talking about this? Because sometimes training and development also has to be addressed in terms of individuals' values and whatever is that are their highest motivators. And this needs to be done on a one-on-one basis. So once again, since I want to share with you easy to apply things, I mean, the process of turning around underperformance is not always easy because there is a high level of emotional state in it. People underperforming are feeling bad about it. Their colleagues can perceive it. It affects the whole team. It affects other teams and the organization. So the process in itself might not be easy, but some of the resources, some of the things that you can do might be a first step, even if it's small, in the right direction. And rather doing that, many small steps in the right direction, creating a sustainable system to turn around underperformance that will persist during time, that making these big changes that will last a couple of months and then will be difficult to continue having. So as I was saying, in terms of development and training, something you could do is, of course, maybe you're already using it, use the assessment tools, the different assessment tools that are available in the market. If you have tried some tools and you don't feel satisfied, or if you've never tried any assessment tools, don't hesitate to check our webpage, brighterleaders.com, and we have different packages of self-assessment tools that you could use to help your employees understand where is the gap, what is it that, what skills do they have, and what skills would they like to develop, or what skills are they good at and they would like to use more. The number 3 reason for underperformance, and this might not come as a surprise, is poor leadership, or not clear leadership. So here it's very important to have an inner assessment of one's leadership, and look at yourself without any blaming, any shaming, any judgment. Look at yourself with some love, or a lot of love, and look as you were looking at yourself from the outside. Imagine you're seeing yourself like in a movie, and creating that distance will take away some of the emotional attachment to the situation, and that would calm the emotional network in your brain that might create a little bit of stress, especially when feelings are towards more the negative side, like being judgmental or blaming oneself. How didn't I notice this? Why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why didn't I do this? Lots of negative automatic inner thoughts that all of us have. So as you look yourself from the outside, you're seeing the movie of your leadership, try to identify 1 or 2 things that you believe you could do differently in the future. Try to identify as well, what could these changes, what impact could these changes create in your team and in yourself? And once you've done that, try it for a couple of weeks. Give it time. These changes, you will not notice the effect straight away. Some of them take a little bit of time. So be patient with yourself and your team. And you will notice, I hope, if you're doing it the right way, you will notice a difference. And people that were underperforming, you will notice how they suddenly start changing their attitude and start increasing their performance. So many of these things we do with our clients, either because they don't have the time to do it themselves, or they don't have the skills or the proven process to do it. But if you have internal resources in your company, if you feel that you want to try to do it yourself, go ahead. I mean, trying these easy techniques that I've shared with you now could be a starting point. And if you want to then get in touch with me and just comment what worked, what didn't work, maybe you misunderstood something and you want to have some clarity, I would be more than happy to help you on a one-on-one basis without any strings attached. And before we leave this conversation, I would like to share with you that we have developed this booklet with the 7 highest causes for underperformance and how to turn them around and specific strategies. So I've shared with you today the first 3, and in this book you will find the rest of them. And you will find also some suggestions of things that you might want to start doing or stop doing, depending, and a little guide for you as managers. There's a little guide here as well. So if you would like to have access to this material, I will be more than happy to share it with you completely for free as a PDF. So just get in touch with me or write on the comment fields that you want the ebook. I wish you a beautiful rest of the day, and I hope that you really try some of these things and get in touch with me to let me know how it goes. Take care.